what to do. I was trying to be all Steven Spielberg, like. No. Oh, whoa! I didn't see you there. Hold on. Let me put on. This is so dumb. Let me put on my French hat. Oui, what's up? Batata. Yeah, welcome to my freaking What's Up in Paris video. And like today, I'm gonna be talking about all the things that I did in Paris. So right now, we are currently, if I take a camera, we are currently in my humble abode, which if you look at it, it's extremely humble. But legend has it though that this apartment would probably cost like $500,000 if we were in Paris. What's up? That's me. I got my chef hat on. So yeah, this is where I sleep. And right now it's a mess because I just woke up and I have no professionalism. But listen, the hallmark of a tidy room is that of a serial killer, I think. Because it's like, think about it. Like, who would actually need to make sure that their room is tidy at all times? Like, there's no way I could have anticipated that I was going to record a video right now, right? Like, you know, there's no preparation for this. Only people that are, like, always, like, you know, keeping their room clean are, like, people that kill people because they have, like, a reason to. But anyways, yeah, this is my humble abode. So, if you walk in, I got this little key card. Which I just lost apparently. Okay, so it's this one. And it has this card on the back that you can use to get into your room. And as a side note, my room is kind of like a sub-unit. So there's like 4 other units like mine. I hope nobody's sleeping right now. Because they'll probably yell at me. So yeah, all you do is you hit your card against the thing and then you get in. And this is, honestly, it looks really small and I have a bunch of trash here. You know, pictures of myself. My medical, you know, utility, toiletries, everything. That's my day pack. And then that's like my actual backpack that I lug around with me as I travel. So if you look in here, like it's kind of a mess, but at the same time, there is a lot of space, if that makes any sense. Like a full grown man can sit here. So if I just put the camera right here, hopefully... Okay, well, hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much, but if I can just get the camera to cooperate with me. There we go. I don't know if it's actually recording it, though. I guess we'll find out in post. So you just climb up these bed railings, and then you have all this sleeping room up here, so plenty of room. I get rid of these blankets and crap for you to do lots of activities. I don't know what kind of activities people get up to in these kind of small enclosed spaces, but there's room for so many. Like, you know, eating a bottle of chips, having a bottle of water. That's basically it. They have some places where you can put your doodads like that right there, as well as I think a charging port and a couple of Ethernets, as well as like the light switch. And that's about it. Plus there's a window too, but the thing about this window is that if I open it, you get a brilliant view of your room, but here's the con. If I can just get down here without breaking my legs. Because it's kind of a steep drop. Ow. So the catch is if you want any, like, you know, cold air, because there's no ventilation, you're directly connected to this room. It's just a wooden coffin, almost. I guess you have a fire alarm. Probably good that does you. This is where the air conditioning is, but yeah. That's your window. And everybody else can see you too, which is great, I guess. If you're into that sort of thing, having people watch you sleep. But we also have this window right next to you that you can look out of. Also jump out of if you're so inclined. And yeah, you kind of get a little view of Paris. You can kind of see this church next to here. It's kind of obscured, but if I try to zoom in a bit, you can kind of see like the steeple, I don't know. The actual building itself. Just random Parisian neighborhood. It's very beautiful. Very aesthetic view. But yeah, that's basically all there is to it. There's no lockbox or anything like that, because most storage rental units, or at least like hostel like rooms, have like their own like lockboxes to keep your valuables in. You don't have any, so but they do have a place to put your shoes, which is nice. Make sure your room doesn't smell too grimy. And yeah, I just have a giant gaping window right there right now. But yeah, that's about it for this apartment. I don't know if you can get a sense of like the scale. I'll try to hold on. Because it's not very big. And I'm trying to use my size, so I'm about like 6'1", 6'2" on a good day. 6.7 inches on a day where like I actually get measured. This is about the scale of it. So this is me, about 6 foot something. This is the room. And then if I want to climb up these ladders, which I don't recommend doing without clean, like with bare feet, you're gonna get like trench foot or something. Usually my strategy has been to get up 2 rungs, then just jump up, and then kick your slides off. And then, yeah. So I have a bit of clearance for my head. And you know what? But yeah, since I've been in Paris, I'm not gonna lie, I've only really been here to sleep or to just use my phone and stuff. I've just been out and about for the most part, except for today. It's like almost 1 p.m. and I just haven't gone anywhere. But with traveling, you kind of need to have rest days sometimes, so I suppose this is kind of like my rest day. So I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that this is supposed to be like both a tour and a review of the hostel. And honestly, I wish I had a script for this, because I just don't have any opinions. Like, it's comfortable. The only things that I don't like is that there's no soundproofing for like, the other rooms in your apartment. So if people are having conversation outside, you can definitely hear it. So that's why I would suggest, if you come to this hostel, that you should bring your own soundproofing, like earpieces, things to just put in your ear, as well as for some reason in the middle of the lights will just turn on for no reason. And I don't know if it's just like a unit-wide thing, like they have like a master switch or something like that, because there's 2 switches here to turn off the lights. So you have the one right above the bed, and then you have this one here as well. But they're both like toggleable, so if I turn it off up there, then this one won't do anything. You have to have that one both on. I think it's like an and switch. Shout out electrical engineering, I think. But yeah, so that's like, with that. And then another thing that I would mention too is that the toilet or the sheets are kind of garbage. So the sheet itself like was kind of fine, but I saw like a bit of dust and crap on it, so I had to like just very aggressively brush it off. And the pillow that they give you is just abysmal. My neck hurts so much. I feel like my neck is just like permanently bent to like the wrong side. I just have like a permanent kinking in my neck from these tiny pillows. So I think it's just general hostel advice that I was reading about, because I'll probably make a video about this later, about all the things that you need if you're planning on traveling to Europe and living in hostels or hotels. And I would definitely recommend, because I saw it on the list before, but I was like, there's no need for such a thing, but somehow bringing your own bedding and getting your own pillow would be a big thing. And you don't have to bring it from the States, because it'll be a very big headache. Like, this bag, it has a lot of space, mashallah, but like, I don't know if it'll be able to fit like a whole freaking folded up bed sheet and like a pillow in it. So I'd recommend, like, once you get to a place, like maybe go after the first night, go to like a shopping department or something like that, and just get a pillow and get some sort of sheets or something like that from the store. Because trust me, like, at least with this one, if you look at the bed, it's like one of those prison or like preschool looking like mattress things, where it's like just covered in plastic, so you don't have to worry about things like bed bugs and stuff like that. But yeah, I would strongly recommend just getting your own sheets and a pillow, just so you can have that presence of mind when you sleep, that you won't have to worry about nasty surprises. Another thing too is that this hostel is very warm, so if I could do it again, if you can see up there, right, they have USB ports. So one thing I would recommend, especially if you're going to Paris in the summer, like right now it's October and it's still hot as
the fire of
in
Johnum.
this room. So I would recommend getting some level of like USB fan or something like that that you can plug in to the wall, and you know, just make sure that you don't get too warm, because that's something that I'm probably gonna do the next couple days, is just make a run to whatever pair, like, you know, the French equivalent of Walmart or dollar store is, and just getting like a USB fan, because it
Very unpleasantly warm.
But yeah, other than that, I think I've been pretty good. But yeah, I'm also hungry as well, so I'm gonna end this video, and I'm really bad at leaving conversations, as people can attest to in real life. So yeah, I'm gonna probably go get some breakfast, because it's 1 o'clock and I still haven't eaten, and I'm kind of hungry, I'm not gonna lie. All right, see you guys. Ciao. Salam.